amazing speaker tonight, one of our own leaders, Beth Deng. She's a gold ambassador. She's on the verge of going senior gold. She's been in Plexus for over a year now, and she has had so much growth and experience, not only with the products, but building her business and growing her team. And she has a huge, strong team underneath her all over the United States. And I'm so excited. She's going to share with you guys about stepping out of your comfort zone, what that looks like in her personal experience. So I'm going to hand the floor over to Beth. Let's give her a nice, warm welcome. All right, Beth, the floor is yours, my dear.
All right. Thank you guys for all attending the call tonight. As Sarah said, my speech tonight is going to be all on comfort zone, different ways to get out of your comfort zone, different experiences that I have lived in my comfort zone as well. And I have my notes, so if I'm not exactly looking at the camera, I'm kind of veering off to my notes area. But why is it important to step out of your comfort zone? Where would you feel in your element? Is it on the stage in a crowded room giving a speech? Or is it a deserted island? Or maybe it's a couple of your closest friends when you're just having a one-on-one conversation. What is your element as far as your comfort zone? Perhaps getting too comfortable for your own good can hold you back from really accomplishing your goals and your dreams. They say basically you get what you put into it. So if you're just staying in your comfort zone, you're not getting the full effect of everything that is possible for you. And here are some reasons why you might want to look around and step out of your comfort zone this week. Think about the last time you stayed in your comfort zone. Maybe you avoided a dreaded work party or declined to stand in front of a class. You might have felt relieved and safe in your comfort zone. But did you actively feel good? Did you feel good standing in front of the class giving a speech, or standing in front of a couple friends? You may have felt like, your heart is racing, you're kind of sweating, your hands are shaking. Those are different things that originally happen when you are in your comfort zone, but you're not, how do I want to say it? You're not feeling comfortable. So you might have felt relieved and safe, but did you actively feel good? Did you feel anywhere near as good as you did, but the last time you stepped out and achieved something challenging? No amount of comfort zone can compare to the kind of acceleration. So perhaps the comfort zone, not such a positive place after all. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Maybe it'd be more accurate to call it an avoidance of discomfort zone. Or a missed opportunity zone, which it could be a missed opportunity zone, because if you're staying in your comfort zone and you're out at the grocery store and you see a person that could really benefit, but you're too in your comfort zone, that could cause you to miss a huge opportunity. You never know. They could be your huge rock star at the end of the day. They could be wanting something like we have for products that could totally change their lives. And so those are different things when you're in your comfort zone that are holding you back from achieving the opportunity that you may miss if you don't step out of your comfort zone and just go for it. We massively overestimate how uncomfortable our feared situation will be. And the more we avoid those feared situations, the more uncomfortable we'll find them. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you will gradually become more comfortable in places that you never thought were even possible. Thinking a lot about ways I can step out of my comfort zone, because deep down I know it will be best for me. A little bit about my situation, like Sarah said, I've been with Plexus now going on 19 months. And I can't tell you how many times Sarah has been let's do a training together, or come do an opportunity meeting with you. And I gave her every excuse in the book because that would be me stepping out of my comfort zone, and I couldn't do it. Like, I had this fear in my mind, like that wasn't an option for me. But then I just kind of like took a deep breath and I said, you know what? If I'm going to stay in my comfort zone, I'm not going to get anywhere.
Right.
I'm going to be stuck. This is where I'm going to be. And do I want to stay where I'm at? No. I want to go as far and beyond. I have a vision of being on the stage, and talking to people. And I visualize it in my mind. But when I think about it, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do it at all. So when Sarah asked me again, I gave her every excuse in the book, and she just continually asked me to help her, do trainings and opportunity meetings, even start training my own team. And I just said, you know what? I'm tired of sitting in my comfort zone. I want to go far. I want to go big in this company. So let's do it. And the first time I did it, I can tell you it was a disaster. I was a hot mess. I mean, I was shaking. Words were coming out the way that they weren't supposed to. Like, it was a disaster. And I even told Sarah, I'm like, man, I bombed that one. So then the next time it came around to do it again, and I was like, you know what? No, I bombed the last one. It was so embarrassing. Like, I'm not doing it again. But then I realized the only way to get over that fear is to continue to do it over and over and over, and you will get used to it. So now she's like, let's do an opportunity meeting, let's do a training, and I'm all for it. Let's jump in and let's do it. So I said goodbye to my comfort zone and stepped out of the box. And I can tell you, like, my business has grown dramatically because I have stepped out of my comfort zone. And I have taken the steps in my own hands to be like, I'm going to do it. Before, my legs would tremble. My fingers would be like, I would constantly be playing with my hands. My voice would be a mess. And just the thought of being in front of people made me sick to my stomach. Now I'm like, I enjoy it. Like, let's do it. So 6 steps to step out of your comfort zone. Number 1, make a fool of yourself. If you make a fool of yourself, you fear what people think of you. And that was one of the big things, is I feared what people thought of me. And now I'm like, I don't really care what people think of me, because I am not going to pay my bills with your opinions. So I really didn't care. Even though that first opportunity meeting was a mess, like, I didn't care. Now at first I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Like, I was just a hot mess. But that was when I thought, I cared what people thought of me. And now I just don't even care. Number 2, know that worst things that can happen when you try something new is that you might fail. At least you tried. At least you tried. Number 3, face your fears. If you don't face your fears, you're going to be stuck. And you're not going to be able to go anywhere. And the worst part that I found when I was in my comfort zone is my team was the ones that were suffering, because I wasn't giving them the training or the time that they needed from me, because I was too comfortable in my comfort zone. So now, like, I make it known to my team, like, I'm here for training. You want to jump on a team call at 2:00 in the morning? Like, let's do it. I'm here for you. Like, because you're going to get, if you give everybody what they want, you're going to get what you want in return, whether you're in your comfort zone or not. So it's depending on how long you want to stay in that zone that you're in. If you decide tonight, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, I'm going to start doing trainings, I'm going to start hosting opportunity meetings, I'm going to do sip-and-sees, you're going to go far. You're going to be able to expand your network. And now, like, I can go to the grocery store and I can bring up Plexus because I know that they might be the person that's been praying for the opportunity or the products that have been presented to us. We have an amazing gift. And if we don't share it with them, they're going to hear it from somebody else. So you could be missing out on a huge opportunity. Number 4, become comfortable with taking risks. Taking risks are huge in this company. It's great to, once again, step out of your comfort zone and take a risk. I mean, the worst that somebody's going to tell you is no, but at least they've heard about it and they may be thinking in their mind, hey, I know somebody that could benefit from these products. So it's all about taking a risk and stepping out of your comfort zone and just going for it. Number 5. Most of the greatest lessons in life are learned by taking risks and living outside of your comfort zone. And it's true. I mean, you're gonna grow as an individual. You're gonna learn more things. You're gonna learn new things, and it could just be a fun experience that you never knew that you could walk into if you just stepped out of your comfort zone. Number 6, enjoy the unknown. Last time you felt excited about what happens next. Enjoying your comfort zone, heart flatters, anxiety, bring back that into your life. So, enjoy the unknown. Nobody knows what the known is going to be, but if you step out and go to the unknown, it could bring huge expansion to your business. It could bring personal development to you. It could really bring a lot of things if you just, it's kind of like when if you're married or whatever and you meet your wife or your husband for the first time, you want to continue to go on dates with them. And so you're going to get like the heart flutters and the butterflies and the anxiety. Well, that's kind of like the same thing if you step out of your comfort zone, because once you get used to it, you're going to be excited to do it. You're going to get those heart flutters. You're going to get those butterflies because you're going to develop somebody else that could potentially be a huge rock star for you. Your comfort zone is any type of behavior that keep you at a steady, low anxiety level. Leaving your comfort zone is due to uncomfortable levels of uncertainty. So there's like a little circle, and in there is your comfort zone. Then outside that circle is another circle, and it's called the learning zone. Then outside the learning zone is the panic zone. Avoid going so far out of your comfort zone that you will hit panic mode. So start out small. You start out at your comfort zone and then kind of gradually step out a little bit, baby steps. Go to a learning zone where you're going to learn of different ways that you can step out of your zone. Because you don't want to go to the big panic zone, because then you're going to freak out. And that's what happened to me when I did my first opportunity meeting, is I got to the panic zone and I feared of continuing to do more opportunity meetings, because the first one that I did was a disaster. So why was I going to continue to do it if I was just going to keep on failing and failing and failing? So, the more you kind of practice it, like, I don't know how many times I would put my PowerPoint on my computer and stand in front of the mirror and talk to myself, because that's what helped me to know what exactly I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it at opportunity meetings, so we don't have this disaster happen all over again. It will help you grow, and You will have mixed feelings of success. You may have some anxiety, but self-doubt can lead you to personal growth. So stepping out of your comfort zone may be scary at first, but you're going to have mixed feelings about it at first. And you may have some anxiety, and you may have some self-doubt for yourself. But in the end, it could lead to personal growth. And I can honestly say that's exactly how it was for me, because when I first did the opportunity meeting, even though it was a disaster, I didn't know anything. I didn't really, do any self-development to develop myself as a leader. I just kind of read whatever was on the board, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I participated in the opportunity meeting. Like, I'm done. Like, I did my part. But now I'm like, now that I'm gaining personal development in the whole thing, I have grown and stepped out of my comfort zone, and it really has led to personal development for me and success. So a couple of quotes that I wanted to leave you with that really stood out to me today was, great people do things before they're ready. They do things before they know they can do it. Doing what you're afraid of, getting out of your comfort zone, taking risks like that is what life is. You might be really good. You might find out something about yourself that's really special. And if you're not good, who cares? You tried something, now you know something about yourself. So you really will not know something about yourself unless you step out of that comfort zone and try something new. Take those risks, overcome your fears, and just jump in with everything that you have and go for it. The first time may be a disaster, but nobody cares. You're only hurting yourself. And the next one is, do something uncomfortable today. By stepping out of your box, you don't have to settle for what you are. You get to create who you want to become. So if you really just step out of your comfort zone, you will create who you want to become. And I know every single one of you that are on this call tonight want to be leaders, want to go to the top, want to be emerald. So why not take that risk? Don't settle for who you are right now, and don't put yourself down because you feel like you can't do it. If you just tell yourself tonight that I'm going to do it, and you hop all in and you just go for taking risks, stepping out of your comfort zone, you never know how much success that you could have. And today is November 1st. This is the perfect day to start. Jump out of your comfort zone today. You have a whole month of November, and I can promise you, if you start today of stepping out of your comfort zone, you will see just how much growth in yourself and your team and growing your business. By the end of the month, your life could be totally different. So that is the end of my comfort zone. If anybody has anything that they want to add, or any questions, feel free to unmute yourself.
I just wanted to say that you did a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excellent.
You did amazing, Beth.
Thank you.